Welcome to our Unit 7 assessment. All right, question number 1. It says use the diagram below to answer question number 1. Sea breezes blow from the ocean toward the shore because A. Conduction of heat from the warm water produces wind from the ocean. B. The sun heats up the land more quickly than the water, which causes convection. C. The ocean currents cause the wind to blow towards the shore. Or D. Breezes are created as Earth rotates on its axis. Question number 2. Heat energy causes there to be differences in temperature and pressure on Earth's surface. When water in Earth's oceans and atmosphere expands and rises, it F. generates heat by reducing winds and ocean currents. G. reflects heat by increasing winds and ocean currents. H. moves heat by creating winds and ocean currents. J. destroys heat by reversing winds and ocean currents. Question 3. Ocean currents can transport heat. The Gulf Stream flows north, bringing water from the equator up along the east coast of the United States. The mix of warm and cool water causes winds to A. remain constant and storm systems not to form. B. die down and storm systems dissipate. C. intensify and storm systems to form. Or D. change direction and carry storm systems toward the southeast. All right, question 4. Sam creates a model of a natural phenomenon that occurs on Earth. The diagram below shows Sam's model that includes a tank of water, a heating and cooling source, and red and blue dye. What does this model most likely represent? F. the conduction of ocean currents caused by water heating from volcanic eruptions. G. the convection of ocean currents caused by Earth's rotation on its axis. H. the conduction of ocean currents caused by water flowing into cooler depths of the seafloor spreads. Or J. the convection of the ocean currents caused by the amount of radiant energy absorbed by the sun. Question number 5. The term El Niño in meteorology describes a prolonged warming period in the Pacific Ocean near the equator. The increase in surface water temperature caused by El Niño can last up to 2 years. What is the most likely effect of El Niño conditions? A. a decrease in severe storms originating from the Pacific Ocean. B. an increase in hurricanes originating from the Pacific Ocean. C. a decrease in precipitation along Pacific coastal regions. And D. an increase in stationary fronts developing along Pacific coastal regions. Question 6. Thunderstorms are more common in some areas than in others. The map shows the average number of thunderstorms per year in different parts of the United States. Why are there significantly more thunderstorms in Florida than in California? F. the state of Florida is smaller than the state of California. G. the air in Florida is more stable than the air in California. H. the air above Florida holds less moisture than the air above California. And J. the ocean currents near Florida are warmer than the ocean currents near California. Question 7. Which of the following best describes the conditions found above? A. a hurricane. B. a tornado. C. a tsunami. Or D. a waterspout. Question 8. Which choice best explains how energy from the sun creates wind? F. Earth's surface absorbs the sun's heat. Some of the heat is then reflected back into space. G. Heat hits Earth's surface, creating areas of warm and cool air. Warm air rises and cool air drops. H. Oceans absorb the sun's heat and evaporation occurs. The water vapor rises into the air. And lastly, J. Heat causes air molecules to move faster. The movement spreads through the atmosphere. The weather map below is from October 19, 2010. Use the weather map and your knowledge of science to answer questions 9, 10, 11, and 12. Question 9. The L over North Texas indicates that El Niño A. brought clear weather to North Texas, B. brought rainstorms to North Texas, C. drove rainstorms away from North Texas, or D. drove windstorms away from North Texas. Question 10. The H over Nebraska indicates that El Niño, F. brought sunny weather to Nebraska, G. brought rainstorms to Nebraska, H. drove windstorms toward Nebraska, or J. drove sunny weather away from Nebraska. Question 11. Using the map, the single semicircular front in Texas indicates that El Niño A. brought cold weather to all of Texas, B. brought cold weather to all of North Texas, C. brought warm weather to southeast Texas, or D. brought warm weather to part of North Texas. All right, last one, number 12. The L and semicircular fronts in Kentucky and Virginia indicate that El Niño brought F. clear, warm weather to Kentucky and Virginia, G. clear, cold weather to Kentucky and Virginia, H. rain and warm weather to Kentucky and Virginia, or finally J. rain and cold weather to Kentucky and Virginia. Please go back if you need to and repeat any questions. And before you turn in your test, make sure that you've cubed all your questions and that you have 12 answers bubbled on your answer document. Have a great weekend, guys.